What's up guys, my name is Tom, welcome back to another video here for the last question mark challenge, and today we're going to drive a Carlos Sainz in his home Grand Prix, the Spanish Grand Prix in the McLaren. We're going to start in last place and we'll see how many positions we can gain in the space of a 25% race around the Barcelona circuit. But make sure to already smash the like button and subscribe to if you see plenty more Formula 1 content. Really motivates me to make more, and I'm recording this on the Friday morning. At this moment is happening the first practice session. I just finished to record the F2 challenge and I'm watching at the same time the first practice session. At the moment it is a Mercedes 1-2 and in third place is Roman Grosjean. Oh my, but obviously the Haas is not going to be in this position. But who is going to win this Grand Prix in real life? Make sure to give your predictions in the comment section below. I'm recording this after the real life qualifying, but I don't know what happened and who's going to get pole position. Probably it's going to be one of Mercedes, but maybe Red Bull can challenge the silver hours in the race because of the high temperatures and because of tire wear. But 5 red lights and away we go to the Spanish Grand Prix, and it was a good start against the Williams guys. I tried to force my way on the inside of George Russell, and he just managed to give us the room as we're going to turn 1, but there's been contact between one of the Williams. I think it is Latifi and the Haas of Roman Grosjean, and that was a huge impact, and I saw the end plate of the Williams flying off. So that's basically the race over for Latifi, because he's going to be, probably is going to pit and get a new front wing, as now we're going to try to go run outside of Grosjean. I don't know if he has damage, because I think he touched a little bit the Alfa Romeo of Giovinazzi because of the contact with Latifi, and we managed to clear the Williams and maybe the Alfa Romeo. Yes, we can, and that's already into P16. So good progress, good start, and the 2 Williams already behind because Latifi is holding up massively George Russell. And look how much time that we gained against the AlphaTauri of Gasly, and we managed to sail on the inside through the long right-hander, and we gained another position. So they are going a little bit slow on lap 1, which is very peculiar to see. I'm running with 102 difficulty, so maybe I should increase one level of difficulty, like I should have done in the F2 challenge. So it seems that I'm really good against the AI at Barcelona, but we're going to press on now, and we'll see if we can get at least on the points. I think the best thing that we could do in this McLaren would be the best of the rest, but we have a lot of work to do because at the moment we are out of points, and we're going to try to clear these guys as fast as we can, starting with Kimi Räikkönen going defensive, but we're going to convert to the inside line. I was trying to go run outside, but he didn't give us the space, so I decided to go on the inside. If you don't give me the outside line, don't worry mate, I'm going to give you the inside line, and we are in to P13 if I am not wrong. There is confirmation results in the heads-up display, and we're going to chase down Daniel Kvyat, and then is the 2 racing points of Lance Stroll and Sergio Perez, which is back to F1 after testing negative for the COVID-19. So we're going to watch the replay. I'm going to talk about Sergio Perez later, and I think Latifi misjudges the speed into turn 1, and he touched the back of Kevin Magnussen. We're going to watch his replay on the shoulder cam, and it was briefly a 3 wide between those guys, and Magnussen managed to go run outside of all these guys and gain a good amount of positions. And there is Latifi is going to change his front wing. But I was talking about Sergio Perez. I was going to make a challenge with him, but I recorded this race on Wednesday, so I didn't know that Hülkenberg was going to be racing during this weekend. So that's the reason that I chose Sainz, that is his home Grand Prix, so I decided why not. But if I knew that Sergio Perez was in the race, as we're going a little bit off to the track, I'm pushing too hard because I'm struggling to get closer to Daniel Kvyat thanks to the dirty air, because the dirty air is so much powerful in this game. And I took the decision that on lap 4 I'm going to already pit, because I'm starting to feel the tire wear kicking in these soft tires. Roman Grosjean is out of the race, but no safety car is going to be deployed, or a virtual one. So we're going to dress the brightness of medium tires. But like I said, if I knew that Sergio Perez was going to do this Grand Prix, if I record this race on Thursday, definitely I will go with the Mexican. But we are racing as Carlos Sainz today. Maybe in the next episode, maybe I should race with Sergio Perez, I don't know. But we're going to dress the brightness out of medium tires, and Latifi in last place with a gap of 40 seconds. So just see how much time he's losing. The Williams plus the hard tires, that is and the front wing change in the pit stops, that is a catastrophic and a monstrous gap that we have against him. So, and Latifi is the slowest AI by far in this game. So if you faster than Latifi in your career mode, don't take that as a good thing, because he's not very good reference. He's always most of the times he is the slowest one. But we're setting personal best at the end of lap 6, so pace has been really good, improving by 3/10 of a second, and we are already overtaking some guys and getting closer and closer to Sergio Perez. So I think the overcut has worked. We didn't overtake. Some guys have to make their stops, but look how much time we gained is still struggling a little bit to put temperature in these brand new mediums in the racing point in the pink Mercedes, but we leave the fight for another. They managed to carry good speed into turn 3, and we'll see if we can get a move on Sergio Perez. He's going to be a little bit hard because that racing point is very slippery on a straight line. Can I make a dive bomb here? No, because it's going to be a bit challenging, so we have to leave the fight for another day. Maybe if we get DRS in the straight, maybe it's going to be a good place, but at the moment I'm losing time with Perez, and that is not ideal because I need to clear these guys. At the moment I'm definitely much faster, but I can't do anything in the corners, which the McLaren is much stronger than the racing point. But with the help of the DRS and the overtake button, I can do something, and that's us into the points, into P10, and yeah, the overcut has worked. We clear Kvyat, and ahead of us is our teammate Lando Norris, and then both Renaults, and that's pretty much it. Then is the lights of the Red Bulls, Ferraris and Mercedes, and we can challenge those guys despite the Ferrari being very strong in this game, because at the moment we have the patches, the patch to fix the performances, so we have to settle down with the Ferrari being strong at the moment. So we're trying to get closer and closer to Norris, which you think so, going a little bit slow through sector 3, but I decided to take a decision that I'm going to let Norris getting closer to the Renaults and not lose time with him, and maybe we can put both McLarens best of the race, and that could be a good strategy. So at the moment I'm sticking behind on purpose, or behind our teammates, and ahead of the Esteban Ocon, which is the first Renault by the way, is Daniel Ricciardo on the hard tires, so in a very weird strategy, and no surprise that we are stuck behind the Andy Badger at the moment because he's in the slower tires, so we have to settle down, and Ocon can't manage to try to make an overtaking attempt on the Australian, but on lap 13 I had enough. Norris can't do anything, and we're going around the outside. Beautiful move, managed to get a good momentum out of turn 3 with the help of the overtake button, and we are into P8, and now we're going to try to overtake these two Renaults. It's going to be a hard task, but we're going purple in the first sector thanks to the slipstream, and the first straight is huge, but there is Ocon stuck behind his teammate, and he can't do anything. So no team orders. If this game had team orders, surely that Ocon would be released, and surely that we probably overtake Ricciardo, but at the moment we have to do it in the hard way. We have to overtake the two Renaults, and we're starting lap 15, and it seems that Ocon is a little bit closer than the previous laps against than Ricciardo, and he's gaining, and Ricciardo is going defensive, so this is definitely an overtaking attempt, and maybe we can have a chance against Daniel Ricciardo. He locks up a little bit, so this can make things easy for us. I tried to take a look around that side, but we managed, but Ricciardo managed to find the enough traction to get into P7. We can't lose any more time with Ricciardo. Squeezes a little bit into the right hand side of the track, but we cleared the Renault, and now we're going to try to overtake Esteban Ocon. So we lost maybe more time, and at the moment who's leading is Max Verstappen, but not much longer because Hamilton is gaining and gaining thanks to that Mercedes power, and that is into the lead of the Grand Prix. So are we going to have a battle similar to this in the real life Grand Prix between the Hamilton and Verstappen? The Red Bull should have a good pace because of the tire wear, and the high temperatures is the weak point of the Mercedes this season. In the previous season, Mercedes always doesn't like you know, these high temperatures, so maybe Red Bull can have a chance to win another race. That would be really good for the championship, but at the moment Hamilton is in the lead, and maybe who knows, we can have a Titanic battle between these two big guns of the sport. That would be incredible. So make sure to let me know your predictions down below. But we are starting our final lap, and we're getting personal best still at the end of lap 16, and we're gaining and gaining on Esteban Ocon, and that's us into P6. So we are not in P7 because I think Valtteri Bottas lost a lot of time. I think he lost a bit of his front wing during the race, and he's way down the order. And yeah, there he is. We are in P6, and Hamilton wins the Grand Prix. So confirmation, will he win the Spanish Grand Prix? I don't know. I would be happy to be Verstappen to win, or at least pass the Bottas to keep the championship fight alive. Because I would like a title fight till the end of the season. But for us, it's going to be a positive day for Carlos Sainz. It will be really good to finish in P6 ahead of his home crowd after two tough races at Silverstone. But there he is across the line. We're not going to get the fastest lap, but the pace has been really good. Maybe I should increase a little bit the difficulty because I didn't find this challenge that hard. So maybe I should increase to 103 or 104. Driver of the day, obviously, because we gain the most positions in the field. And yeah, that has been the race. There is Hamilton. Blast, pointing the finger into the sky, and that has been the video, guys. So make sure to smash like and subscribe, and if you do see plenty more Formula 1 content, really wants to make more, and let me know in the comments, like I said, your predictions for the Spanish Grand Prix. Maybe you guys can jinx something, and there is the podium. Sebastian Vettel on the podium P3. That would be a really good thing, especially for me that I'm a Vettel Vettel fan, he's been struggling a lot, and I think Ferrari is bringing the old chassis for Vettel, so maybe that could result a good thing. If it's not a podium, which is going to, it would be perfect, or maybe a race win, but the podium would be outrageous. If it was, you know, just a top 5 for Vettel, that would be really good. But for me, is everything. There is confirmation results, and from P20 to P6, so it was a very fun challenge nonetheless. Lando Norris couldn't manage to pass both Renaults, but yeah, guys, like I said, that has been the video, and I'll see you guys for print video next time.